Well, there's some science clips. One of my favorite sites, resources on the internet is the ICR, Institute for Creation Research, and they have these little mini videos. They're only about 2 minutes long, but you know, and it sometimes can be tiresome flipping through each one trying to find the one you're looking for. If you could set them all up on here, and it looks like you get a nice preview of the image. They all have title screens, so you'd be able to click over on the God created insects.
Exactly.
Or over to giraffes witnessing creation videos. So it's nice. I really like that. I like being able to see it all as well, you know, and that would allow a student to be more interactive, and especially, you know, in those kind of examples, they just could pick which one they wanted to read first.
Yeah.
In that particular case, you could watch the video, and then the remaining little circles you have there
Can be filled with any type of
with your questions. Write the answer on a piece of paper.
Exactly.
I can see that working.
You can use it for quizzes.
You can have videos on the top, per se, and question answer scenarios on the bottom in each one of your little bubbles. For instance, if you're trying to use it as a educational presentation, you know, if you wanted your students to watch something specific and then answer a few small questions.
Right, and it can be just like a warm-up for the lesson. It can be for a review. It can be for closing and putting everything together at the end of class.
And with the solar system, you could almost have little circles out there, the constellations, and click on it and zoom in on this or that.
And this was also one of my other Prezis that's complete. So you can actually just click, 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 click.
I suppose you could do the same thing with a map of Texas, and each little bubble could zoom up on a city.
Absolutely.
We could do that.
I have something cool about,
You can put your own templates
Say something neat
together.
about Austin.
something neat about
Yeah.
When you start out, very good question, because when you do start on Prezi, you have the option of going with a blank canvas. More time consuming than having a template put together for you. So you can start out with
Probably
just,
a little more cost effective than buying a map these days.
absolutely.
And waiting on them to get here, or shipping.
And a lot of Prezis have probably already been put together for you.
Tips of the fingers, I like that.
So,
Whereas I only have PowerPoint on one computer at my house. That's a big deal. Big plus.
a big plus you just mentioned on Prezi is you can have collaboration between your students working in a group. So, you know, you could be on one part of it, Rick, you could be on another part of it, Tiffany, and I could be on another computer. And we could be editing at the same time.
Wow.
We can see what each one of us is doing on the template.
Oh, well then that would be really, really nice for interactive group lessons. Each one of our, each one of the children have their own station, computer. They can work on the project. So what you're telling me is they can all three be working on an animal project, looking up animals from Africa.
And you can be looking at the same time on their Prezi.
Nice.
So you can make sure without having to walk at each station.
It's like a web page almost.
It's like a web page, but you can use
Yeah,
it.
I like that.
Everybody can be working on it at the same time.
It opens up lots of things.
That opens up a lot of doors. PowerPoint does not offer that. At least, not
Seems
the-
like to me too that the learning curve on the Prezi is very small.